Hello students, I am Dimple Parik, your science teacher, and today we will discuss the chapter 1 of ninth class, that is matter in our surrounding. Okay, chapter 1. We will discuss the chapter 1, matter in our surrounding. So, the first question come in our mind, what is matter? What is matter? Everything in the universe is made up of material, which scientists have named matter. Everything you see around us, that is a tree, animals, human beings, table, chair, sand, air, sun, moon, everything is matter. We can say that anything that occupies space and have mass, you can say that occupy space and have mass. Got it? That is called matter. Just like you can take your pen occupies space and have mass. Air is also occupied space. Okay, sand, animals, tree, water, everything is matter. Okay, it should occupy space and should have mass. That is called matter. Got it? After that, you can also say it have both mass and volume, because which occupies space will have volume. Okay, then you can say that which have mass and volume, both which have mass and volume, that is called matter. Got it? So now you can say about matter that occupies space and have mass, that is called matter. Okay, but since early times, Indian philosophers classified matter in form of 5 basic elements. 5 basic elements. I will tell you 5 basic elements. What were these? They are called Panch Tattva. What they called? Panch Tattva. Okay. First is air, earth, second earth, air, earth, fire, sky, and water. These are the 5 basic elements according to the Indian scientist. Okay, these are called Panchatattva. Air, earth, fire, sky, and water. These are the Panchatattva. According to them, every living beings and non-living things also have made by these 5 elements. These are the 5 basic elements. Okay, but modern day scientists have evolved 2 types of classification of matter based on their physical properties and chemical properties. Based on their for physical property and chemical properties. But in this chapter we will discuss about the classification of matter only physical properties. Okay, in chemical properties we will discuss in other chapters. Got it? So first thing, what is matter? After that, 5 basic elements which called Panch Tattva, and now the classification according to the physical properties. But what is the physical nature of matter? First we will discuss about this, that what is the physical nature of matter, how is it made. Okay, so first of all, there can be continuous form and particle form. You can say it in particles or continuous or continuous. Okay, how the matter is made up of particles or continuous form. Did you understand what I want to try saying? That continuous means just like a metal present, just like you can say a wood or any stone or wood, it is a continuous form. Okay, and the other example you can take sand. Sand, okay, sand are present according to particles, in the form of particles. This is the sand present and this is a stone. This form is continuous form, this form is particles form. Okay, but how the matter is made? Matter is because we will I will describe this according to a activity. I will show a activity. After that you can tell that matter is made up of particle or in a continuous form. Okay, so first of all we will take a 100 ml beaker. Okay, it's a 100 ml beaker. Fill them water. You can fill it in with water. Got it? You have filled half the beaker with water and you can mark the level. This is the mark. Okay, after that dissolve some salt or sugar. Okay, suppose that I am dissolving some salt. Then what will happen if you stir it with a glass rod? If you stir it with a glass rod, then what will happen? That all the salt particles will mix in water and the water level increases. Water level increases. Okay, now what happened? What do you think? That where does it disappear? Where does salt disappear? And what happened with level of water? Level of water, why it is changed? Because the salt we drop into the water, it mix with water. Okay, and where it mix? Because spaces present in the particles of water. Okay, there are spaces present between the particles of matter. So in this space all the salt mixed and it now spread throughout the water. Got it? So when we dissolve salt in water, the particles of salt get into the spaces between particles of water. And so now you can say that matter is made up of particles. Got it? You can say matter is made up of particles. Got it? Now the next question arises in mind, that how small are these particles of matter? So I will show you the next activity, and you will take we will take 2-3 crystal of potassium permanganate. What is the potassium permanganate? Potassium permanganate, nothing but just a chemical. Okay, the formula of potassium permanganate KMnO4, potassium permanganate. Okay, this present in the crystal form. Okay, so we will take 2 or 3 crystal of potassium permanganate and dissolve them in 100 ml of beaker. So again I will show the activity, that what will happen. We will take beaker, 100 ml of beaker we will take, and fill with water. Fill it with water. actually pink color for potassium permanganate. So if you dissolve 2-3 crystal of potassium permanganate in water, the water will become pink. The water will become pink. It's first beaker. Okay, it is our first beaker, second and third. Then what will happen, if you take out this water 10 ml, if you take out 10 ml water from here, okay, because in this water what we dissolve potassium permanganate, 2 or 3 crystal, and 10 ml of water you will take from this beaker and pour into this beaker. Then what will happen, it also become pink, but little light, little bit light, not as dark as this. Okay, after that what will happen, you will again take 10 ml from this beaker and you will pour into this beaker. Then again what will happen, that this is also become pink. This is looking dark, but you can say light color. Now you can conclude that this experiment shows that few crystal of potassium permanganate can color a large volume of water, around 1000 liter. Okay, so we can say that there must be millions of tiny particles in just one crystal of potassium permanganate, which keeps on dividing themselves into smaller and smaller particles. Okay, so and you can same activity you can done with Dettol also. Okay, instead of potassium permanganate, you have Dettol at your home, and you can dissolve Dettol in water, and you can see that the smell of Dettol will be in water. If you take out the small quantity of water and you again pour in other bucket, then you can smell the Dettol also. Okay, it means there are small tiny particles of present in the matter, and how small you cannot imagine, because you cannot see with your naked eyes. So it's beyond our imagination. The particles are very very small. Okay, so these are the all about what is matter. Okay, and the 5 basic elements and physical properties that water is present in form of particles, not continuous form. Okay, and these are 2 activities which I shown you. After that, in next video we will discuss about characteristics of particles of matter. Okay, what are the characteristics of particles of matter, we will discuss in next video. Okay, so you should study about these 2 points. And after that, if you have any doubt, then you can ask me. You can comment below this video, and you can share this video with your friends. Okay, and subscribe my channel if you want more videos, so that click on the bell icon so that you can get notification whenever I upload a new video of science. Then you can get notification, so that subscribe and click on the bell icon. Okay, and comment below my video whatever you want to ask me. Okay, so student, thank you for this, thank you for watching.